Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Also, you are new here, welcome. So today here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, and this is actually the third video in the series, is it worth it for a single park ticket? This is a very opinionated park because I think Disney has realized it's more of a half-day park. It opens at 8 a.m. and also goes to like sometimes 6 to 7 sometimes, and if you're lucky you might get 8 p.m. during some times of the year, but mostly it's like 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and is it worth your money to come for a single day here at Disney Animal Kingdom? And we're gonna walk around, show you attractions, we're gonna do some of the shows and also eat here as well today. Not sure what I am gonna eat yet, but we're gonna get something. I do have an idea what I'm gonna get, but anyways, come along with for a great Animal Kingdom day and see if it's worth a single park ticket. So come along with me. Now first off, I will say Animal Kingdom is a very beautiful park. You have like waterfalls over here, the greenery, the nature, the animals. It's all very nice. Over here you have a whole bunch of ducks over here. Right now, in the beginning of here, where I actually check on in over here, this is actually called the Oasis section. It's really nice. We'll go on that little bridge just in a second. And over here, they actually just returned this reptile over here. The rhinoceros iguana. It's a big guy over here. And I was looking around, I was like, where is it at? It actually blended in with the grass. Let's see if I can actually brighten it up. Yeah, there he is. He's actually a pretty big dude. All right, now crossing over this little bridge over here. Oh, this is awesome. Got this nice waterfall. Yeah, it's like this big old swinging bridge. It's nice though. I love this kind of stuff. Going through this little cave and we're gonna see the Tree of Life. And as soon as we pop out, there's actually different directions to go over there or you go over here. It doesn't really matter because either way, you still come here to the middle and see the Tree of Life. And as you come to the Tree of Life, this is not like a park tour video, but I want to see, you know, is it worth it? Show you around a little bit. And of course, I have the Tree of Life right here. We do have some directional signs. Africa, Pandora is this way, which we're actually going to Africa. We do have Asia, which is like kind of like straight like that. And also in Dinoland USA, which is going away very soon. Most of it's already gone, like, you know, Chesner Hesser's Dinoland Bash, all that kind of stuff. And no dinosaur, and also the restaurant's actually staying to the end of the year, but we'll go over there later. Alright guys, now coming on down over here, when we go that way, that's actually Pandora, and also over here is one of the quick service restaurants, actually called Pizza Safari. It's actually one of the older establishment, like quick service places. Me personally, I have never eaten here before, but it's just basically the same pizza that as Pizza Rizzo had, like the little small individual pizzas, and me personally, I would not spend my money here, but has a cool inside, but actually keep on going to Africa. Okay guys, we're now entering Africa. We're actually watching the Festival of the Lion King show. Honestly, this is one of my favorite shows here in Walt Disney World. This is a great live performance show, and we're gonna watch some of it. Well, all right guys, we have now entered Africa over here, and also we do have the Tusker House over here. This is actually a character dining area, which is actually pretty awesome. I've never had it before, but I've heard some pretty good stuff about it. Let's keep on heading to the Harambe Theater, which is home to the Festival of the Lion King. Alright guys, so here we go, Festival of the Lion King. Also, this show is a part of the Lightning Lane, if you do have Lightning Lane coming to Walt Disney World. Alright, let's actually now enter the standby entrance. Alright guys, we're now inside of the line. Also, I've never seen it set up like this before. Like, they're actually like pulsing groups and different groups at a time. Like there's one big group here, there's one big group down there, which I've never seen before. So we may get into the next show, we may not. Right now it is 1:42, the next show is at 2, then another one at 3, I do believe. And yes, I was correct. It was one at 2 o'clock, which I'm trying to go to. The next one is at 3 p.m. So we'll see which one I'm going to go to. Also, you can look all this up on the Disney My Experience app. Well, all right, guys, we're now inside of the Harambe Theater, about to watch the Festival of the Lion King. And also, no food or drinks allowed in the theater. To actually make you finish it outside, just to let you know about that. Like, say if you have like an open drink or anything. So yeah, just be cautious of that one. Say you have like an alcoholic beverage or something inside the park, you gotta finish it outside. But yeah, excited to watch the show. Glad I got here when I did. guys, that was the Festival of the Lion King show here at Animal Kingdom. Honestly, it is a great show, guys. A lot of great performances and also great tracks from the Lion King. It's a fan favorite and it's one of my favorites as well. It's a great show. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's a good one. I definitely do recommend it. And also, again, arrive in early if you do want to watch show, because again, Animal Kingdom mostly closes early during the daytime, like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., but most likely it'll close probably like 5 or 6. It just depends during the year. So definitely check out the show times on that. Like today, the last show is at 4 p.m. So definitely check it out. Well, alright guys, it is now time for our next attraction, which is the Kilimanjaro Safari. It's also posted a 10-minute wait, and it does also have a lightning lane if you are wanting to get on it. It's just a little bit fast, but it's also 10 minutes, which is actually pretty nice. When I actually got here today, it was posted like a 50-minute wait, and it kept on going down, and like when I was actually watching the show, I saw 15 minutes, but now 10 minutes, it's pretty nice. Alright, also a really cool little fact, every time I personally rode this attraction, it's a different experience, just like with the animal stuff, because every day is a different day. And also while you're in this indoor queue, you can also see the layout of the safari. It's pretty cool.
Storks, they get their name from the yellow saddle shades marking on their beaks, and they stand at about 5 feet tall. And on the left side, these orange animals with horns are bongos. The bongo is considered the ghost of the forest, typically very hard to find, so I'm glad we found some. Both male and female bongos have the heavy-duty horns on their heads that helps them not to get tangled while running through the underbrush. It's also called the upside-down tree because the top kind of looks like roots, and it'll be leafless like that up to 9 months out of the year. But in the savannah, hopefully we can find lots of different animals. I already see a giraffe in the distance, so hopefully we can get a good view of it. We also might find animals like elephants or zebras. Lots of cool animals live out here. Of course, I cannot promise we're going to find all of these animals today, though. They have very natural migration patterns, eating habits, sleeping habits, but we will do our best to find as many animals as possible. They also have smaller hooves compared to other types of zebras, and that's going to help them to climb on mountains easily. Hour of birth. These giraffes have the spots on their coats that are very jagged around the edges rather than perfect straight edges around their spots. So that shows us that these are Maasai giraffes out here in this tower, in this group. 20 hours a day. And they're only sleeping for about 30 minutes a day. And they're staying nearby this mud wallow on our left too. They do like to roll around in the mud, especially on hot days like today. It helps them stay cool.
Well, alright guys, let's get off the safari, and also when you get off over here to hit the stroll area, and also you do have Gorilla Falls. This is actually one of the exploration trails over here in this Animal Kingdom. They actually have another one over in Asia. Let's actually take a look at this. Now for Animal Kingdom, again, you have 2 trails over here. You do have Gorilla Falls, and also you do have the other one in Asia. We'll get to that in a little bit later. But sometimes the trails actually close before a park close. So today the park closed at 6 p.m. and everything does close at the same time. And it also goes along with the safari as well. Sometimes the safari actually closes before the park. Now, actually, while on safari, the lady actually talked about the experience on Gorilla Falls, the actual time it may take. It could take 15 to 20 minutes, just depending like how fast you walk. Me personally, I'm a pretty fast walker. You know, I got that theme park walking me, so it could be like 10 to 15 minutes. But if you like really not say slow walk, but like you like to take your time, look at everything, it could be like 25 minutes. But yeah, let's actually keep on going and see what's around here. We are now going into the research center. No food inside of here. Woo, that fan feels good. Again, every day at Animal Kingdom is a different day. I think over here we do have some of the insects. Maybe. But I do know over here we do have the naked mole rats. Those things are so small. Wow. They're like all like hurled inside of there. It's pretty cool. This one's like digging over here. Alright guys, we're now outside over here, and it's like a little netted dome over here. You can kind of see it right there, but there's different kind of birds in here. You can kind of hear it. And over here it says you may borrow a bird guide to identify the birds in the forest. Dr. Kulunda. So let's actually take a guide over here. Different types of birds you can actually see inside of here. coming on down the trail, we actually do have this like really nice waterfall over here. And with that, we actually do have this big old fish tank of different kinds of fish inside of here. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, there's a lot of fish in there. And with this trail, we actually do have trail marker. So this is trail marker 7. And here's a view of the waterfall. It's very nice. And I didn't even see all these like little fish inside of here. They're like blue. Ooh. It's kind of cool. Well, all right, guys. I actually made it out of the bird sanctuary over here. We do have some skulls over here. We do have a hippo skull. I think it's pretty massive. And a crocodile skull. Yeah, imagine your hands getting inside of that. It's massive. And right behind me is a little viewing area. Look at all these fish. I want to go to some aquariums sometime. I do like aquariums and zoos. I know people have different opinions, but I do like seeing different creatures. And we're now in this little savannah section. We can actually see some meerkats over here. This guy over here just standing up. Let's actually see if we get another view over here. We might be able to, maybe. He's like calling other meerkats. He's like right here. It's kind of cool. Meerkats are pretty cool creatures. And we now entered the gorilla section. Guys, over here, I think this is the baby, maybe? Not so much for baby. Having a little lunch or dinner.
Yeah, it's a family of 6 consisting of dad, Gino,
Oh, wait, here's the baby. Look at the size of this thing. That thing's so small. These guys are pretty cool, man. Look at this. I mean, it kind of works out very nice that it's like shaded. It's also close to the window. And also this big old guy back here eating. Yeah, he's making me hungry. He's just chilling. Oh man, he is out. He is out for today. Looks nice though. All right, guys, we're now entering Asia over here, and this is Animal Kingdom. And of course, we do have Extras in Everest over here, which is a roller coaster, which is actually pretty awesome. But over here as well, we do have the Yak and Yeti restaurant. This is a Asian restaurant. I've actually never had it. I heard it's decent. It's also a third party as well. I do believe it's owned by the Landry Company, I do believe. So if you have a Landry card, you can actually get like first dibs in this place, I do believe. Now, especially on a hot day like today, it is like 90 plus degrees. It is scorching outside. It's also another reason why the safari was a little iffy, because every day is a new day, and also how hot it is. But they do have Cali River Rapids over here if you do feel like getting wet and cooling off. And we now come around a corner over here, has a nice little photo op spot. And of course, we do have this like little like temple deal over here. It's actually supposed to line up with Everest. Let's see, you can do it. Like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's keep on going. All right, guys, we're now coming upon Expedition Everest over here. I think it was down a while ago, so gonna see what the wait time is. Okay, so it's actually still down at the moment, but yeah, this is a pretty fun roller coaster if you do like roller coasters. And also, if you're familiar with Universal Orlando, they do have Hagrid's Magic Creatures Motorbike Adventure over in Islands Adventure. This is actually the same manufacturer actually that built Hagrid's. It's pretty awesome. And also another fun fact about Extras to Everest over here, you do have 3 lines. You have your regular standby, your lightning lane, and also over here, single riders. This is actually one of the only attractions in Walt Disney World to have single riders. All right, guys, coming up next, we're actually be watching Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. Seen the show once, but actually didn't film it. But yeah, we're gonna experience today what the show is. It's like a fun little Finding Nemo show with puppetry. So yeah, also get some air conditioning.
These travelers came a long way. They deserve a good story. So we're going to do this the way we do everything. Together. Now it all started.
Good morning, little Tiny Dory. No. When they found that bag.
No. When they escaped those sharks. That part's scary. Oh no.
No, it all started with a little cloud. Named
I'd like to invite you also to a little cardio event. Would you please first like to start couple of tasty boys? Right then, our meeting is officially happening. Let us all say the pledge. It's our friends. It's our friends. Not food.
Alright guys, that was the Finding Nemo show here at Animal Kingdom. Honestly, it was a really nice show. The music, the colors, the puppetry, really great job on it. And also it's around 25 minutes as well if you are wondering like how long it is and you know what you need to prepare for in your day coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Next up, actually going into Dinoland USA. This is a very controversial one because a lot of it is gone now. Like with Chester and Hester's actually now is flattening out because what actually is coming very soon, probably around, I think it's 2027, this whole area, well, Dinoland USA, will become Tropical Americas, where it will be Encanto and also Indiana Jones taking over Dinosaur. Right now, we do have the Boneyard, Restaurant Source, and Dinosaur. And they actually just announced, I believe, a couple of days ago, the Fossil Boneyard actually closes in September, I do believe. And then Restaurant Source and Dinosaur is good throughout the rest of the year. So which means sometime very early in 2026, Dinosaur and also Restaurant Source will be no more. And also here we go guys. So sign over here says Dinosaur, and this was all Chester and Hester's over here. Big green dinosaur over here. It's now all gone. And coming on down, here it is. Tropical Americas over here, and also with that is the concept picture. We're probably around over here right now. We do have this little carousel over here. It's been pretty awesome, and that's actually where the Boneyard is right now. If you are wondering about like, you know, location, do have Restaurant Sources, Dinosaur becoming Indiana Jones, and also over here Encanto. I'm excited for it. It's supposed to be like a dark ride. Definitely very excited to have another new ride here in Walt Disney World. All right guys, so here it is, Dinosaur. Oh yeah, I think it's actually a pretty low wait. I think it says 10 or 15 minutes, so I think we're actually gonna hop on. Okay guys, so here we go, Dinosaur. This experience includes dark places and scary dinosaurs. This prehistoric tour is a high-speed, turbulent ride adventure that includes sharp turns and sudden drops. And here is our Iguanodon friend over here. It's now time to go in. It says 15 minutes. And now going inside of the standby entrance. Hello. Just doing this because, you know, it is going away. And this is actually where we stop. Also featuring in air conditioning. It's really cool inside here. Alright guys, now getting on our Time Rover over here. Last row.
Time travelers, place all loose items in the pouch in front of you.
Here we go.
Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locked in autopilot. Homing signal.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go!
Well, alright guys, as you can see and you can hear, we are off at Dinosaur and also in a different place as well, entering Pandora here in Animal Kingdom. Honestly, this is a very immersive land. I do enjoy it, but I think it needs more. Maybe like one more attraction, maybe. I think they can do if they really wanted to, but they're probably not going to. But anyways, Dinosaur, pretty rough and intense ride. I don't know how they're gonna retheme the Indiana Jones. I mean, I do know it is the same ride like system, but like how they're gonna retheme it. It's supposed to be very different in Disneyland, so we'll definitely see in that one. And also, we'll see what we can do here in Pandora. Probably explore around a little bit. I'll show you the quick service place and also ride one of the rides. I'm not sure which one, but we're gonna do one of them. Well, all right, guys. Over here, the first attraction over here in Pandora. Of course, you can see the Florida mountains over here. Super awesome with this waterfall right here. But here's the first attraction, which is Na'vi River Journey. This is a simple boat ride. I mean, personally, I would not wait 40 minutes for this. And that's actually what it is right now, 40 minutes, which is actually pretty nuts compared to, like, you know, what it usually is. Because this thing's usually like, you know, 60, 70 minutes because of what it is, Avatar. And also, it's a shame Animal Kingdom actually closes early, because at nighttime the whole ground like illuminates. I've seen it a couple times when like the park closes at 8 o'clock and like you get in like Flight of Passage, it's a long wait, you get out like after 9 or whatever, and like everything's illuminated. It's super cool. All right, guys, now coming over here, check this out. This is super cool, immersive. I love the whole thing. This like waterfall, the sounds. It's awesome. Puts you like right in the movie. And also all this is actually just a facade for a ride. That's awesome. All right, so here it is, Flight of Passage. It actually says 30 minutes, and right now it's 5:36. Okay, so I'm actually gonna come back here really quick, but we're actually gonna take a look at the quick service over here. I want to show you it. All right, so here is Satu'li's Canteen. We have like an outdoor patio. Also, here is the menu over here. I've actually never had it before. You have like these like bowls and stuff. You do your proteins, your base, and your sauces. Have some desserts as well. Kids meals. I actually mainly want to go in and get a cup of water if I can. It's kind of iffy. I don't think it's going to be available, but I'm going to try. All right, guys, so here it is inside of Satu'li's Canteen. It's actually really nice. I love the inside. I need to eat here one day and like just have my own opinion and see if the food is good or not. All right, guys, so when you come to Disney or Universal, it doesn't really matter. Always ask for a cup of water, especially right now. It is so hot outside, and also it's free. Ooh, that's crisp. All right, guys, we're now back at the entrance of Flight of Passage. Still a 30-minute wait, which is pretty nuts. All right, guys, now walking through. That is so cool. And look at this view. Man, that's awesome. Right now it's around also 5:40-ish. So time we actually get off the ride, park will be closed. All right, guys, we're now walking through the queue. Right now it's only been like 5 minutes walking through the queue, maybe. There's our Avatar friend over here. He's huge. All right, guys, we're now heading to our Link Chambers.
They're ready.
Can everyone see me? Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikran, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an Avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan.
Here I am right here. Hello.
You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not gonna feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Mo'ara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. Okay. To get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Well, alright guys, let's go off of Flight of Passage. Honestly, that was probably the fastest I've got in the queue and off the ride. Said 30 minutes, but that was not no 30 minutes. Like, I think walking in the queue and also the pre-shows, like the story in the background of the ride itself, took longer than the actual ride itself. That's just me personally. But the ride is really beautiful. Like the smell you smell in there, the motion, it's really cool. It's like you're riding on the Banshee. Like you feel in your seat like the breathing of a Banshee. It's a really cool experience. It's like soaring, but like more high tech. It's really awesome. I really do definitely recommend it. I think the highest I would wait for this is probably maybe, without sugarcoating it, I don't know, maybe 60, 75 minutes because of what it is, Pandora, you know, Avatar, and like how it is. It's so immersive and what it is. I definitely do recommend it though. I have seen this attraction like 3 to 4 hours. It does get like that because of what it is, and also Animal Kingdom doesn't really have that much to offer anyways. But yeah, anyways, walking out of Animal Kingdom, it's now closed, 6:18, and we're going to conclude the video outside the park. Well, alright guys, it is downtown to conclude it here today from Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Well, all right, guys, that will do it here today at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. And time to talk about my opinion. Is it worth coming here for one day? Me personally, I'm going to say no at the moment, just because like what's being offered. I do know, of course, Tropical America is taking over Dinoland USA, so I'm definitely excited for that one, having Encanto, Indiana Jones come. You know, it really doesn't fit having that two IPs there. I don't care. I want more attractions. So I'm definitely excited for that one. And of course, behind me, this used to be a Tough to Be a Bug, and it's becoming Zootopia. So I'm actually excited for that one. I've never done anything in Zootopia before. I think the only thing we have is in Shanghai. So I'm definitely excited for that. See how that does. And other than that, all we really have is Everest, Pandora. What else am I missing? The Safari and the shows. Festival of Lion King and Nemo. I might be forgetting something else, maybe, maybe not. I know you do have the Cali River Rapids, you have the trails. I didn't get to do the Asia Trail, just didn't have time for that one. But other than that, really doesn't have much to offer. That's my thing about it. Definitely excited about the future here at Disney Animal Kingdom, to have it offer more for your money. That's just me personally, to make it more of a park day, not, you know, 8 to 6. So hopefully, even though we do get those attractions, maybe they'll have one more hour, but I highly doubt, because it's Animal Kingdom and the animal conservation stuff. You don't want to have it like super loud during the night time. So I do get that, but it's just one of those things, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think they should at least have the ticket a little bit cheaper. You know, right now today is $149, not counting tax, so probably just say $150, and I would just make that thing like 90 to 120, maybe 130 tops, because it's summer. I mean, it's a slow summer too, but I don't think we really got into deep summer till July, so we'll see about that one. But still a little steep for me. 149 or 150 for a ticket right now. That's a little too much for Animal Kingdom, and also what's currently being offered. I think 90 to 120 should be a good thing. Of course, a lot of people do believe, and I think Disney already knows it, Animal Kingdom is a half-day park. So if you are coming here, you know, make that add-on and make this a park hopper day. You know, come here 7:30 in the morning, rope drop, Pandora, do this and this, go back to your resort, you know, where are we going, All Stars or Riviera or something like that. Then, you know, maybe go to Epcot nighttime. Just saying, I think that's the best deal. And all that's here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I do love Animal Kingdom. It's a very beautiful park. I love the nature aspect. I love animals, but it really doesn't offer that much at the moment. So I don't think it's worth the price of admission, but I do think if you get a park hopper, it's worth coming here early in the morning. You'll go back to your hotel and go to another park. I do think that one. And also, some of the food here is pretty good, like Flame Tree Barbecue. I know it's good. I love Flame Tree Barbecue. I haven't had Satoo's Canteen yet, but I do want to try it sometime. And I think that's it. I do know you do have the other place over by Pandora's Bridge over there. I forgot the name of it. It's part of a bar as well. And of course you have Yak and Yeti, sit-down restaurant. But yeah, that's about it from Animal Kingdom. Again, I don't think it's worth it. When we get to the other parks, I do believe my opinions will probably be a little more positive. I mean, this is just me being honest. I'm not being negative or, you know, positive. I'm just saying what I believe what the price should be and if it's worth it or not. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future content. I will see you guys next one. Thank you so much for watching.